English Leap podcast from Speak English with Miss Nova.
Hey, English learners. Welcome back to Speak English with Miss Nova, your favorite place for real English, easy English, everyday English.
The kind of English you actually use in real life.
We're so glad you're here today. This is the podcast where we talk like real people, share real stories, and help you feel confident in English.
I'm Zane.
And I'm Miss Nova, your two English friends, not teachers with a big stick, just people who genuinely want to help you grow.
No boring grammar rules today. Just real talk, real English, real life.
Zane, how'd you sleep last night?
Actually, really well. I woke up, opened the curtains, and the sky was this incredible blue. I just stood there smiling for a minute.
I love that. A simple morning smile.
And that actually connects to today's topic.
Ooh, tell us.
Today, we're talking about the power of positivity.
Love this topic already. We'll talk about how our thoughts, small habits, and daily choices can make life feel lighter.
And don't worry, we're not going to say, just be happy, it's easy. We know real life has hard days too.
This is about real, practical positivity, not fake smiles.
And of course, plenty of useful English along the way.
If you enjoy this, please like, subscribe, and share it with a friend who's learning English.
Send it to that friend who always says, I want to learn English, but I don't know where to start.
Stay till the end. We've got something special waiting for you.
So, Miss Nova, let's start simple. What does positivity actually mean?
Positivity means having a hopeful feeling about life. It doesn't mean everything's perfect. It means choosing to see the good side, even when things are hard.
And here's something important. Positivity isn't outside you. It's not in your phone, your job, or other people. It starts inside.
I believe that completely. But honestly, I still have mornings where my brain feels like one big gray cloud.
Same. My brain sometimes wakes up and says, "Good morning. Let's think about everything that's wrong today."
So real. You open your eyes and suddenly your brain hands you a list. The bill you forgot, the message you never replied to, last week's mistake.
Perfect moment to introduce a useful phrase, dwell on. When you dwell on something, you keep thinking about it over and over without moving forward.
I try not to dwell on my mistakes. I just learn and keep going.
And when we dwell on negative thoughts, we start feeling heavier, like we're carrying a bag full of bricks on our back.
That happened to me last month, actually. Nothing was really wrong, but my outlook, my general view on life was just heavy. Same coffee, same apartment, same job. But your outlook was, everything's difficult. I'm not doing enough. Exactly. And I noticed I wasn't just listening to that voice. I was feeding it, scrolling through sad news, negative comments.
Your mind's already a little sad, and you hand it an extra sad breakfast.
Exactly that. So at first, I did nothing, just stayed in bed scrolling, and felt worse. Then I remembered something simple. I can't always fix my mood instantly, but I can change my next 5 minutes.
That's such a powerful sentence.
So I decided to short-circuit the pattern, interrupt the bad loop my thoughts were following.
Instead of letting your mind sink deeper into the tunnel, you change direction completely.
I put the phone down, opened the window, played one happy song, made a simple breakfast, took a short walk. Nothing dramatic, just 10 minutes.
But it felt like pressing a tiny reset button.
Exactly. And listeners, this works for you too. Your problems won't vanish in 10 minutes, but your energy can genuinely shift.
I love thinking of your mind like a garden. If you don't choose what to plant, weeds grow on their own.
Negative news, old worries, other people's drama, all wild weeds.
But plant one small good seed, like gratitude, and you're growing something different.
Gratitude means feeling thankful, noticing the good things, big or small.
Every morning, I write down one thing I'm grateful for. Today, it was warm sunlight through my window.
You don't need a fancy journal. One sentence a day is enough.
And this doesn't mean being positive constantly. That's impossible. You're human, you'll feel tired, sad, even cry sometimes. That's completely normal.
But even on a hard day, there's a small switch inside you. Ask yourself, what's one small kind thing I can do right now?
Opening a window, making tea, 3 slow breaths, or finishing the sentence, I am grateful for.
You don't fix your whole life in that moment. You just shift the direction of your thoughts.
Repeat that daily, and your brain slowly builds a happiness habit.
Let's talk about when thoughts get stuck in worry.
I had a whole season like that. Every night, my brain ran through what-if thoughts. What if I lose my job? What if people don't like me?
And funnily enough, most things we worry about, we can't actually control.
So true. My brain loves worrying about weather, news, and strangers online. The full package.
One night I actually thought, I'm lying here trying to control the entire world from my pillow.
You were spiraling a little.
Spiraling. When a small worry snowballs bigger and bigger in your mind, like going down a spiral staircase, feeling worse with every step.
I read one scary headline, and suddenly my mind was spiraling about everything that could go wrong.
So I tried something simple. Drew 2 circles on paper.
2 circles. Go on.
First circle, things I can control. Second circle, things I can't.
Can control what I eat, how much I sleep, whether I check my phone before bed.
Can't control the past, other people's opinions, the news, the weather.
Seeing it on paper made it so much clearer.
I realized 90% of my worry lived in the can't control circle. My brain was working hard, but achieving nothing.
That's like trying to keep your head above water in an ocean that doesn't even belong to you.
Keep your head above water, just barely surviving a hard moment. Not thriving, just not sinking.
Between 2 jobs and a new baby, she's just trying to keep her head above water.
So I made a rule. If something belongs in the can't control circle, I'm allowed to notice it, but not allowed to camp there for an hour.
Instead, pick one small thing from the can control circle and actually do it. Drink water.
Send an honest message, go for a walk, breathe slowly.
Like moving your brain from a noisy street into a quiet park.
For me, that quiet park is closing my eyes and imagining a calm beach, waves, warm sand, sun on my face.
Sounds relaxing already.
I tell myself, right now, I don't need to fix my whole life. I just need to breathe.
Let's talk about the words we say to ourselves. Self-talk. The conversation running inside your own head all day.
My self-talk this morning was, you can handle this, one step at a time.
Most of us don't even notice our self-talk. It plays like background music we forgot we turned on.
And often that music is harsh. You're so slow. You always mess things up.
I catch myself doing that, and I stop and ask, would I ever say this to a friend?
Usually the answer's no. We'd never speak to a friend the way we sometimes speak to ourselves.
So try being your own friend. If a friend made a small mistake, you'd say, it's okay, let's fix it together.
I tried that last week. Made a mistake at work, and instead of, you're so careless, I said, it's okay. I'll fix it and learn.
How did that feel?
Lighter. I still fixed the mistake, but I didn't carry extra shame all day.
Shame. That heavy feeling that you're bad or wrong deep inside. Try not to add shame on top of a simple mistake.
A mistake is just information, not a verdict on who you are.
One more useful tool, reframe. Looking at a situation in a new, more helpful way. Same facts, different picture.
Instead of, I failed this test, reframe it as, I learned exactly what to study next time.
Reframing isn't lying to yourself. It's choosing the fairest, kindest way to see things.
Now, let's talk about something that scares a lot of people, comparing themselves to others.
Big one. When you compare, you measure yourself against someone else. They have this, I don't. They look happier. I don't.
And social media makes it so much worse. Beautiful photos, perfect vacations, perfect smiles everywhere.
But here's the truth. What people show online is only their highlight reel.
Highlight reel, a short video of only the best moments. Nobody posts the boring parts, the mistakes.
You see the perfect vacation photo, not the flight delay or the small argument that happened right before.
There's a nice idiom for this. The grass isn't always greener. Other people's lives look better from the outside, but you don't see their real struggles.
She wanted her friend's life, but later realized the grass wasn't always greener.
I remember scrolling one evening, feeling like everyone else was doing better. Traveling, buying homes, starting businesses.
The classic everyone's doing better than me feeling.
But then I asked myself, am I comparing my whole life to someone's highlight reel? And the answer was probably yes.
Once you see that clearly, it genuinely helps.
I started a new rule. Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today.
Say that again. It's so good.
Compare yourself to who you were yesterday, not to who someone else is today.
And for our English learners, please don't compare your English to a native speaker. Compare yourself to yourself 3 months ago.
Can you understand more now? Can you say things you couldn't before? If yes, that's real progress.
Good job, everyone listening. You're improving, even if it doesn't feel that way daily.
Let's talk about small daily habits, because positivity isn't only a feeling, it's also a set of small actions.
A morning routine is the set of small things you do before your day really begins.
Mine's simple. Drink water, stretch, write one line in my journal.
Mine's a short walk with music, then coffee. Doesn't need to be complicated.
There's a great phrase, small steps add up. Small repeated actions slowly become something big.
10 minutes of reading daily adds up to many books over a year.
And another useful word, consistency. Doing something regularly, not just occasionally.
Consistency matters more than perfection. 10 minutes of English daily beats 2 hours once a month.
So listeners, is there one small habit you could add to your morning? Just one.
Let's be honest, though. Sometimes, even with good habits, life still hurts. Plans break, people disappoint us.
And that's exactly where real positivity gets tested. Not when things are easy, but when they're hard.
I remember a season where I felt completely stuck in a rut. Same tasks, same feeling, every single day.
Stuck in a rut. Doing the same thing repeatedly. Feeling trapped without direction.
So I wrote down 3 simple goals. One for health, one for work, one for my heart.
I love this already.
Health goal, walk 20 minutes after dinner. Work goal, learn something new for 20 minutes. Heart goal, send one kind message daily.
Simple, but so clear.
Looking at that paper,
I felt lighter because my brain finally had direction.
Like driving through heavy fog at night. Headlights don't show the whole road, just the next few meters, but that's enough to keep moving.
After a few weeks, my walks lifted my mood, the learning boosted my confidence, the small messages strengthened my relationships.
So life didn't magically become perfect.
No, but I started to bounce back, recovering slowly after something difficult, like a ball hitting the ground and rising again.
It took time, but he bounced back after a hard year at work.
And sometimes life gives real pain, not just stress. Breakups, loss, disappointment.
Positivity doesn't mean ignoring that pain. It means learning to carry it while still moving forward.
Pain is like a heavy backpack. You do have to carry it a while, but you don't have to sit down on the floor and stop your whole life because of it.
You can walk slowly with it.
Over time, it gets lighter.
There's a helpful phrase, work through something. Slowly dealing with a difficult feeling, step by step, not running from it.
It can take months to work through heartbreak, but small actions really help.
That's honest positivity. Not just be happy, but keep working through it, one small step at a time.
Quiet courage, not fake smiles.
Before we wrap up, let's talk about one more thing. The people we spend time with.
Big one. They genuinely shape our mood. There's a word for this: influence. When something has influence, it shapes how you think and feel.
Spending time with positive friends has a good influence on my mood.
I had a friend once who only talked about problems. Every conversation left me feeling drained.
There's a phrase for that, bring you down. And the opposite, lift you up.
Surround yourself with people who lift you up, not people who bring you down.
You don't need to remove everyone who's struggling. That's not kind. But notice the balance.
And if you have someone who lifts you up, treasure that friendship. Value it deeply.
I treasure my weekly call with my sister.
For our English learners, even one study partner can make a huge difference. Someone who celebrates your small wins with you.
Let's review today's words. Positivity, a hopeful feeling about life, even in hard times.
Dwell on. Thinking about the same negative thing repeatedly.
Outlook, your general view on life.
Gratitude. Feeling thankful for the good, big or small.
Spiraling, when a small worry snowballs bigger in your mind.
Keep your head above water, just barely surviving a hard time.
Self-talk, the conversation running inside your head.
Reframe. Viewing a situation in a new, kinder way.
Highlight reel, only the best moments, not the full picture.
The grass isn't always greener. Other lives look better from outside, but aren't always.
Stuck in a rut, trapped doing the same thing, feeling bored or stagnant.
Bounce back. Recovering slowly after something difficult.
Bring you down, lift you up. People who worsen or improve your mood.
Treasure. To value something deeply.
Influence, the effect something or someone has on you.
And work through. Slowly dealing with a hard feeling, step by step.
Let's recap today's big ideas. First, positivity starts inside you with small seeds like gratitude and kind self-talk.
Second, your brain tires itself worrying about things you can't control. Focus on what you can.
Third, protect your energy from comparison. Measure yourself only against who you were yesterday.
Fourth, small habits add up. You don't need one big change, just one small daily step.
And fifth, even in pain, you can work through it slowly with quiet courage, not fake smiles.
Remember, you don't need to be positive every single second. You're human. Hard days happen, and that's okay.
The goal isn't perfect happiness. It's small, honest steps in a kinder direction.
Tell us in the comments, what's the first thing you do every morning? Just one simple sentence. In English, if you can.
The first thing I do in the morning is drink a glass of water. We genuinely love reading these.
That's our episode for today. We covered positivity, gratitude, worry, comparison, small habits, and working through pain.
Try using one or two of today's phrases in your own sentences this week.
If this episode helped you feel a little lighter, please like, subscribe, and share it with someone who needs it today.
You didn't waste this time. You invested it in yourself.
This is Miss Nova.
And this is Zane. You've been listening to Speak English with Miss Nova.
Be kind to your mind, take small steps, and keep that positivity growing.
Bye, everyone.